Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. Wanted to get on here today with a Sephora sale. Get ready with me. I had a lot of fun at the Sephora sale because I haven't been letting myself buy anything. I've been putting things in my cart and waiting for the sale. So when it got here, I was ready. And I will tell y'all, this could not have come at a better time. I took my youngest child to college last Sunday and the sale started on Monday. So I got to do some good retail therapy. And we're going to do Get Ready With Me with those products. Everything on my face is not from the Sephora sale, but we're going to do a full Get Ready With Me, and I'll show you the things I got, and I hope you enjoy it. Before I hit record, I used a primer, and in honor of the Sephora sale, I used the Hourglass Veil Primer. It's a little bit blurring, adds a little bit of luminosity, and it was very nice. I did not get any concealers or color correctors, so I'm going to show you what I'm using, but I'm going to fast forward through this part or it's going to be 5 hours. I'm using MAC Studio Finish, and I mixed 2 colors. I'll put those both down below. And my Maybelline Superstay. No words. This needs a moment of silence. It's so good. Okay, doing the Superstay. This concealer is why I did not buy the Jouer full cover. I had that in my cart, and after I tried this, I took it out. I was like, why even spend that money? This is just so good. I don't think it's going to last very long. It'll probably be as expensive as the high end, but. Then I bought, at the sale, 2 of the cheeky size beauty blenders that I'm not opening yet. I bought these to have in backup because these go through it daily. So I like to have a couple of these in backup. And then I have my damp beauty blender, and I like to spray it with the Milani Make It Dewy. Okay, for foundation, I'm using the Lancome Renergy Lift. And then on top of it, I'm going to be putting some Maybelline Matte and Poreless. This is a little bit luminous for me, but beautiful. So I cover it with a little Maybelline Matte and Poreless. Okay, then I get my Maybelline Matte and Poreless, and I just put some on the back of my hand and, you know, just really sheer that out with my beauty blender and go with a real light. I know that looked like a lot, but I really, you know, put it on pretty sheer. At the sale, I did buy a backup of the Huda Sugar Cookie. I love this powder. I will say it does have a light scent that is beautiful and soft that I don't smell once it's on my face, but it does have a scent. And I already have one open. So this is the one I'm going to use, and this is going in backup. Okay, then I get my little cheeky beauty blender, and I start on the dark circle down here. And that's some added cover for that dark circle. And honestly, I just stay, you know, kind of going up into the corner and just right here. Yeah, I don't take it to the outer. Because when I smile, I don't want it settling into all that business out there. So just right there. Okay, then I'm getting my big beauty blender. We didn't cover shadows today. I usually cover my shadows with lighter highlighter. I have had some filler, so my shadows are not as prominent as they were. I still have some, and I have a procedure update coming out, but I did get some filler down here in some of these shadows, so I don't have as much. But for the ones that I do have left, this is great because it's a little bit, it's not thick, but it's got some cover to it. So while I'm doing this, I will just tell y'all, I have an update coming out for skincare and procedures. I've had some filler. I had some filler down in here. I had some lip filler. Clearly, I think that those are real obvious. I love them. And then I got Botox for the first time in a year and a half, and I cannot tell you how much I love it. But I will tell you an issue I'm having. My eyelids are a little bit different. They're not a lot more hooded, but a little less hooded out here and a little more hooded in here. But that really put my eye technique to the test because it changed, it changed my hooding a little bit. Some better, some worse. But I love it. Okay, then on the rest of my face, I'm going to be using to set my top is the Dermablend loose powder. Again, not from the Sephora sale, but that's okay. We're getting there, y'all. And I'm going to put this all over the rest of my face. Then I'm going to knock that off with my MAC 150 powder brush. Just buffing real soft. Oh, and I need eye primer. Hang on. And I'm using up the Smashbox 24 hour. And this is 24 hour. This makes my eyeshadows go on and stay on great. It's what I always use. I get about that much. All these eye products I put on, my color corrector, this, I put it on with a Real Techniques blending brush. I have about 10 of these. These are handy. And I'm smoothing it with a little beauty blender. And just with residue of powder, I'm setting that down. Okay, let's go into eyes. I'm going to do eyes before I do my face color. I got 2 Visearts and a Natasha Denona Sunrise. Let's look at these. This is the Viseart Warm Edit. Okay, I'm going to tell you on my first impression of these. I do not think I'm ever going to pick these up. And I may send them back, but I'm going to show them to you. This is the Warm Edit. And it has some nice colors in there, but I don't think that has any colors I don't already have, including the yellow. This one, I've already decided I'm sending back. It has not been touched, so sending this one back. I just will not pick up a little palette like this unless it is extraordinary. And the Rose Edit, this is the one I'm thinking about keeping. I like the shimmers in it. I've started putting a little shimmer on my eyelid. I like this really pretty springy purple as we're coming into winter. I think I'm going to keep this, but I'm going to save it for maybe spring. That looks like spring to me. I'm going to keep this. I know it's going to be great. It's Viseart. That's the peach. Okay, let's look at the purple. This purple right here. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. And that reminds me of fall. So I'm going to keep this one, but we're not going to use this today. And then the other palette I got is the Natasha Denona Sunrise. And this is beautiful, and I'm excited to get it. Let's try this today and see how we like it. If I was going to put powder or tape down, this would be the point I would do it. Okay, what do we have for a transition in here? I'm going to start with that one. We'll start with this peach. I think that's going to be too peach for me, but we'll try. Okay, in here where my eyes are more hooded, I'm really having to feel for the bone. More than usual. Okay, that's okay for a transition, pretty subtle, and it went on fine. I love the size of this palette. Her bigger palettes are too big for me. I just look at that and think that is a lifetime commitment. This is, it's just a nice size. And $60, if you've been wanting this would be a good time during a sale, this sale or the next. Okay, I'm into the other side. Okay, I like that. It went on nice. I don't think, any fallout. Okay, I'm going to blend that out with my MAC 221. Still just staying on the line of that eyeshadow. Okay, next I'm going to start some outer V work. One of my favorite brushes I've ever used in my life is from the Lisa D1 collection. Her favorites from Louise Young. This is the LY13. This brush is so perfect for tiny little detail work. Let's go into this clove out here. That one. And I'm just going to swirl the very tip and tap it off. And then I'm putting a dot right here at the corner and a dot up here where I want to end up as my guide. And then just connecting them. And then coming down into my lower lash line. Okay, I'm going to dip back into that, and I'm going to do my crease. That's nice. It's pigmented and easy to put on, but not too much. And I like the color. It's like, I think, a brown with a little, maybe a little purple underneath it. Okay, and I'm just going to right here, about 3/4 of the way over. Then I'm going to smooth that out with my Sigma E47, a little fluffier, but still tiny, in little circular motions. Okay, I'm going to blend some more with my MAC 221, really soft. Now in the crease, I like to add some color, you know, to kind of richen it up. And the one that's calling me is Glory, this kind of pinky purple. I've got my Sigma E47 and I'm just swirling it around, tapping it off, and then I'm just going to go into my crease with that color, kind of richen it up. Yeah, that's pretty. That's nice. A lot of times I'll do that with a blush if there's not a bright enough color, but just some pink or peach or poppy color. So far, y'all, I really like this palette. It's easy to apply. It goes on, you know, with plenty of pigment. Blends out fine. Yeah, I think it's really pretty for fall. These colors will be beautiful. So yeah, I really like it. Then I'm going to do a little bit more blending with the Wayne Goss number 17. This is a perfect shape to get in the crease, and then it flares a little bit to kind of spread it. And then I'm going to do a little milk jumbo stick on my lid to make my lid pop a little bit more. Really soft. Those are really pretty. Okay, doing my milk jumbo stick. Just right there. Then I get a Sigma E45 to blend out that milk jumbo stick. This is the perfect size for my eyelids. Before we do the lid, I'm going to go put on eyeliner mascara. And I did not buy any of those from the Sephora sale, so I will be back. Okay, for eyeliner, I used on the upper a Rimmel Black Kohl liner. On the lower outer lash line, I used the Lancome in Grease Noir. It's a gray. For eyebrows, I used the Benefit Gimme Brow, and I really like that. And then for mascara, for a primer, Essence Volume Booster. And in honor of the Sephora sale, I used the Lashcraft, and I love this. It's very thickening. This is a volume mascara, big volume. And it's very nice, but I also get some length with it, and I love this. I always keep it. And then honestly, I usually leave my eyelids just with the Milk Jumbo Stick or some other pencil color, but today we'll put something on there, so we can use something from this palette. We'll put a little shimmer on there, and I think I want to use this Awakening. It has a little bit of a purple shift. This is the Laurel. Kind of a gold. That would be pretty. Underneath it, Agate, that one. On my ring finger, that one. That's really pretty. And then down here at the bottom, Dayspring. A copper, kind of bronzy color. That would be pretty too. Those are going to be beautiful in the fall. I think that I will use the Agate. I want to keep it pretty light on my eyelid. And I'm going to get my Sigma E21. That. And I'm just going to put a little tiny bit of shimmer on my eyelid. Just really right there on the center. Yeah, that's pretty. That That hit it a nice spotlight. I really love it. All right, let's do face color. And this is where I did some real damage. I got the Natasha Denona Tan Bronze and Glow. And it's this because I'm obsessed with bronzers. And I just dug my nail into that. In the top, we've got this Super Glow, which I'm not really a big Super Glow person, but it'll be nice to have it. Then this highlighter is a cream, that one. This bronze powder down here, that one. I hope that doesn't go on too dark. And then this highlighter over here, that. I'll tell you the one I really want to use is the Guerlain. I got the Terracotta. This is a face palette. If you've never smelled a Guerlain bronzer, it's worth it just for the scent. And I love Guerlain bronzers. I love them. So this is the one I'm really drawn to. And it's got a deep, that one. It'll be beautiful. It's kind of a warm. That one, lighter. And then we have this blush down here. Let's look at that. That, like a pinky peach. And a highlighter. This is one I've had in my cart for a month. I heard Michelle Wong talk about it. Super excited about that one. Then I got one I'm sending back to exchange. And this is a Tom Ford. I lost my mind when I ordered this, but I'm excited about it. I've never had anything Tom Ford. Perfect time to buy it when I just got an empty nest. I just took my child to college. I was like, it's time for some Tom Ford. So I got this, but I'm sending it back and exchanging it for, I'll put it right here, Moon Glow. This is a little dark for my face. This would make me look bruised. So I'm going to get the Moon Glow, and I've already ordered it, and I'm going to send this one back to Sephora. So we definitely won't use that one. And then I finally ordered the Charlotte Tilbury Glowgasm. It's got the blush, I would call that a blush topper. This is really 3 highlighters and a bronzer. That one. These are beautiful. I'll use them as highlighters. Then that's going to be really pretty, a bronzer. I'm sure that will be pretty. I wish y'all could tell me right now which one of these you want to see. And a really pretty highlighter. So we're going to do bronzer next. And I'm going to make myself not use the Guerlain. I really am. We're going to use one of these. I think I'll use, I wish I knew what y'all wanted to see. I'm going to use the Natasha Denona. And I've got my Morphe E3. This for a bronzer brush is pretty perfect. And we're going to go slow because I don't know how pigmented it is. Tapping it off. Oh yeah, that's not scary. It's not going on too much. But it does have a nice pigment. I have to be careful with it. I'll tell you what I'll probably do with this one. I'll dip it into here and into a powder of some kind to kind of lighten it up. Like my Milani Prep Set and Go. It's just like an invisible powder. And I'll dip into both. If you want to lighten a bronzer, that's a good way to do it. Oh yeah, I'm going to have to be so careful with that one. That's nice and pigmented. Okay, then I'm going to blend that, buff that out a little bit. All right, for blush, I don't really have a blush. I'm going to get what I'm using this month. And I'm using the L'Oreal Apricot Kiss. I love this. It's nice and bright, but not overly. It's beautiful. So I'm going to buff that out. I'm not putting powder on my brush. Okay, then for highlighter, I bought a milk highlighter in Iced that's really pretty but broken. So that's going back. That came crushed. And then I bought it also in Lit. And this looks so pretty. In the package, it looks really gold, but you can see it's like a silver gold. So pretty. That looks very lifting, and I'm really excited to use that. So I'll keep you posted on that one. But let's stick with this palette so you can see how this whole palette does. And I'm going to get my Wayne Goss fan brush, tap it off, and I'm just going to put it right here. It doesn't go on, you know, overly pigmented. Yeah, that's really nice. Okay, let's do some lips. So excited about my new liners. I heard about this Pat McGrath on Flower Bomb 31, and this is I got the one in buff. And these are, you have to sharpen them, but they're soft. This looks like the perfect, like just a perfect nude. Really pretty with peaches, but I bet I could pull a pink off with it too. I got 2 Charlotte Tilburys. I got one in Hot Gossip. It's that. Let's put it right here. These are so soft, but you still have to sharpen them. Beautiful pinky nude, which is my favorite. And then I got it in Iconic Nude. And I'll put that one underneath. And it's that. You can't tell a difference. There's really, once I get these on my lips, there will be no difference. I need to do kind of a peachy because I'm warm today. So let's use the Pat McGrath. Okay, that goes on nice and easy. It is just about the color of my lips. Yeah, that is just the color of my lips in leaning warm. These are just nice and soft. I don't know why I'm so excited about my liners. I'm real excited to use those. Okay, and then I did not buy a lipstick. I was gonna buy one of the Hourglass glosses and took it out at the last minute. I don't know why. So I'm gonna use the Charlotte Tilbury Kim KW. That is beautiful with that Pat McGrath liner. Those colors are great together. I'm going to finish my face with the Hourglass Diffused Light. I used a full one of these and actually reordered it. And I love this for finishing. This is very pale. A lot of people use this for under their eyes. I like it all over my face. And that's it. I really like everything that I put on my face today. The Sunrise palette, I love. It was nice and pigmented, easy to blend out. You know, if you like these colors, I am real happy with this purchase. And the Natasha Denona in the tan, I think I'm going to love that. I think I'm really going to like both of these. So I'm really happy with everything I purchased. And that is all I have for you. Y'all let me know anything that y'all bought at the Sephora sale or what you're loving and enjoying, some things I need to pick up so I can pick those up and love them with you. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe. Leave comments and questions down below and I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all have a good day. Bye.